Welcome to Echo No More, the podcast for women ready to break free from the patterns of narcissistic abuse and reclaim their voice. I'm Dr. James, a coach and survivor, here to guide you from self-doubt to self-worth, one conversation at a time. Whether you're just beginning your healing journey or are ready to step fully into your power, you'll find tools, stories, and encouragement right here. Let's get started.
Have you ever tried to set a boundary and immediately been met with anger, guilt trips, or silence? Maybe you said, "I can't talk right now," and suddenly you were accused of being selfish. Or you decided to take time for yourself and the other person made you feel guilty for it. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. For many survivors of narcissistic abuse, setting boundaries feels terrifying because in their past, boundaries were disrespected, punished, or ignored. But boundaries are not optional. They are the foundation of healing and healthy relationships. Today we're going to talk about how to create boundaries that actually stick, even when you face pushback. And I'll give you simple scripts for saying no without guilt. Let's start by clarifying what boundaries really are. A boundary is a line that protects your well-being. It's you saying, "This is what I can allow, and this is what I cannot allow." Boundaries create clarity, respect, and safety. A wall, on the other hand, is total shutdown. It's when you block out everything and everyone in order to avoid being hurt again. Walls might feel safer at first, but they keep you disconnected from healthy love and support too. Boundaries are about balance. They let good things in while keeping harmful things out. When you set a boundary, especially with someone who benefited from your lack of them, you can expect resistance. A narcissist might react with anger, manipulation, or guilt tripping. Even well-meaning people might feel uncomfortable at first because they're used to you always saying yes. Remember this: someone's negative reaction to your boundary doesn't mean the boundary is wrong. It means the boundary is working. Now, let's get practical. Here are a few simple scripts you can use in everyday life. The gentle no. "Thank you for thinking of me, but I can't commit to that right now." The direct no. "No, that doesn't work for me." It's short, clear, and no over-explaining. The boundary with choice. "I'm not available tonight, but I could meet next week." With a narcissist or manipulator, "I won't discuss this right now," or "That's not something I'm willing to do." Notice that none of these scripts apologize for your needs. You don't have to explain your no in detail. A boundary is valid simply because it matters to you. I want you to think of one area in your life now where you feel drained. Maybe it's a friend who takes without giving, a co-parent who pushes your buttons, or even your workplace. Ask yourself, what boundary would bring me peace here? For me, one of the hardest boundaries I had to set was around communication with my ex. At first, I felt guilty for limiting our contact, but the truth was, even unnecessary conversation reopened old wounds. When I switched to clear, limited communication, I started finally breathe again. Boundaries are not about shutting people out. They're about protecting your peace. If you've been taught that boundaries are selfish, let me say this clearly. Boundaries are love. They are love for yourself, and they actually create healthier relationships because they are built on clarity instead of resentment. You may not get it perfect right away. You will wobble and you will second guess yourself, and that's okay. Every time you stand firm, you're teaching yourself and others that your needs matter. So, here is what I want you to take away today. Boundaries are not walls. They protect, they don't isolate. Pushback is normal, but your needs are still valid. Saying no doesn't require guilt, excuses, or over-explaining. If you're ready to practice boundaries in real life with support, I have created a free resource on boundaries in conversation with a narcissist, designed for survivors who want practical tools and real life scripts. You'll walk away with the confidence to set boundaries that actually stick. Download this resource from echonomorecoaching.org/resources.
Thank you for joining me today on Echo No More. If this episode resonated with you, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. For free resources and coaching opportunities, visit www.echonomorecoaching.org. And always remember, your voice matters, and the echo ends here.